Blah, blah, blah intro. Now let's get to the actual strategy. Now I actually discovered this strategy back in April of 2020 when my channel had less than 3,000 subscribers. My channel back then was dedicated to making videos on your smartphone, and I wanted to make a video on how to edit with the InShot video editor. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I was like, let me first search my title, which is just InShot video editing tutorial, and just see what comes up in the search results and take a look at who I'm competing against. And what I found was a video at the top with 172,000 views. It was a 2019 tutorial of the app, which at the moment was 2020. And I also noticed that it was a 20-minute video. Like, who wants to sit through a 20-minute video of a tutorial? And also the thumbnail was really cluttered. It had his Instagram ad at it. Like, it didn't seem like a good thumbnail at the time to me. And so I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is interesting reconnaissance information. And then as I scrolled down, I also noticed that a lot of the other thumbnails that were out there teaching on this editing app had blue background. And that told me, hey, if I go and I make this video and have a blue background as my thumbnail, I'm probably gonna blend in with all these other thumbnails on screen. And so what happened was I was able to gather all this information from people who were gonna pop up next to me in the search results or pop up next to me on the homepage of YouTube. And I was able to look and see ways that I could improve upon what they're already doing. So for example, this guy made the 2019 tutorial. I could put in my title that this is the 2020 tutorial. This is the most up-to-date information. I could already see he did a 20-minute video, which is really long. What if I present the exact same information in like 6 minutes? Why would someone click on a 20-minute tutorial when they can get the exact same information in 6 minutes? Another way to compete. And then I could also compete by making sure my background on my thumbnail is different from all the other thumbnails that might pop up. But then also I can make my thumbnail very simple, and I can also emphasize the part about it being the most up-to-date information by including 2020 in the thumbnail. And by just taking a few minutes to do the research and to see what other people had done so I could stand out and be unique and make something more valuable than everyone else, my video actually ranked in search. The first week, I was the second top video in the search results. And then 2 weeks later, my video was on top. And then here's a look at the analytics for this video. As you can see, it blew up 672,000 views, I believe, in the first 120 days. It got about 200,000 views. And keep in mind, I'm a channel under 3,000 subscribers, getting 200,000 views. And so here are the big takeaways from this video. Number one, do the recon and research first. That way you can actually find out things about what already exists around this topic, so you can find ways to not only stand out from the competition, but be able to add more value and compete with the other videos on YouTube. Number two, and this is something I didn't do back then, is I want you to screenshot the search results, and then I want you to use like Canva or something and add your thumbnail over the top of the competitors' thumbnails and just see what your video would have looked like in the search results. Is your thumbnail actually more clickable than everyone else's on screen? If it's not, you need to go back to the drawing board and make a better thumbnail. Because again, you're going to be competing with people around this topic. YouTube's going to pick the video that viewers click on and they watch. So you have to be a better looking thumbnail and title than whatever else other people are offering. And maybe you need some help with making good thumbnails. Well, then you'll definitely want to check out this video over here to cover some of the biggest mistakes you're probably making with your YouTube thumbnails. Come on, click it, click it, click it, click it.